Well, we're incredibly lucky to have Allie. You know, when she came in as a freshman, I knew she was a special player. I knew that soccer was her first sport. But, you know, we sat down and we talked about it, and I said, you know, if you want to play basketball, we'll work. You know, luckily working with Coach White, he makes it very simple. We've been very fortunate as well. A lot of our district games that we've really needed her, she's been able to come and play basketball, and soccer was able to get the win. This year's been a little bit more tricky. She's going to miss some basketball games, and she's still putting up amazing numbers.
Well, honestly, sometimes it does get kind of stressful at times, but I enjoy the busy schedule because it keeps me busy throughout the week. I mean, I always like doing something, so it's good that I'm always you know.
I definitely think it's a struggle. She has been on varsity basketball, varsity soccer. She has played club soccer and AAU basketball, so she's busy. There have been times that, you know, we make concessions where she can get to her club practice because I know it's important for them as well. But we just make sure that we keep the lines of communication open, and she's done a pretty good job with that. Over the 4 years, I think she's learned how to juggle it better. It still has its struggles, especially when there's that overlap of soccer starting and we're right in the thick of district. But, I mean, she's done well with it, so I'm happy with the outcome. She is one of the smoothest players with the ball that I've ever had the pleasure of coaching, and I attribute that a lot to soccer. Her footwork, you know, she makes an up and under post move that is so fast. Her first step out on the perimeter, you know, because her go-to shot is a drive. You know, we talk about every player's strengths and weaknesses, and we're like, what does Allie like to do? So let's not go post up ball side when she has it. But she's also incredibly unselfish. She's one of my assist leaders as well. You know, so she'll take it to the rim, but when they collapse on her, she's also going to kick out to that wide open girl. So, you know, watching all of that, I mean, yes, super special and super smooth with the ball, has a great finish on it. But at the same time, she knows that if 3 people are on her, someone else has a better shot. She'll pass it up. When the season ended last year and we were looking at our cumulative totals, you know, Dre said, I think Allie could get to 2,000 points. And, you know, we looked at the schedule and figured out what she would have to average. And right before we started district, Dre goes, she's closer than what I thought. So I didn't tell her because I didn't want her to focus on reaching that. I think sometimes you get caught up in it. I only told one player the night of the game. And I said this could be the night. And we got a decent lead on Willis, and she was 5 points shy of hitting 2,000. And I left her in, and I said a few things, and the other teammates were kind of wondering, and so I finally told them, and they were all in for her getting that 2,000 points. Super supportive. You know, they passed up open shots to give it to her so that she could reach that goal. So, you know, yes, a personal goal, but she'll be the first one to tell you she gets a lot of that from her teammates as well. You know, they've helped her get there. There's 2 types of leaders. There's your vocal leaders and those that lead by example. When Allie came in her freshman year, she definitely led by example. But watching her evolve these last 4 years, she stepped up and embraced being more of a vocal leader. Obviously, every kid in the program looks to her, and they want to follow her. And, you know, we've had many conversations over the 4 years that, you know, your effort, you know, they feed off of that. When you're going 100%, they are too. You know, so you can't necessarily always take it the easiest in practice at times because they're also going to do that. She stepped up more. I think she talks more out on the court than she ever has. And just that vocal leader I've needed her be for 4 years, it's really come out this year. So just watching her over the 4 years evolve as a basketball player, and then be able to just leave and the next day or the next Friday head out to the soccer field and score 2 goals, you know, she's something special for sure.